Hey, welcome back to Fixing Things. On this episode of Fixing Things, this is my F350 dually crew cab, and we're gonna put brand new seat covers, OME style. Not OME, but OME style. Got them on eBay. I'll post it right up there somewhere. Maybe right here over my ugly mug. Got them on eBay for my truck. On this episode, I'm going to show you how I did it. Woo! Hey, like and subscribe. This is going to be a good one. On my headliner video, I took the seats out. So that's not really on this one. I'll post a few things on there from the last video, but we took them out and we put them in the garage because you can't get the headliner out without taking the front seat out of the truck. So on this video, we put it all back together and we put the new seat covers on them. Look at that truck. 1999 and looks good. That's not a repaint job. That's the original paint. The hood's propped because I got the batteries plugged in. Don't drive it as much as I used to. 350,000 miles. Yeah. So right now my son is taking the really tight bolts that holds the seat down. You see my seat is in really good shape. This is for ventilation.
So you don't get hot in the summer.
Yeah. Supposedly that's leather and then there's vinyl on the edges or something. It's supposed to be, I don't know. I got new ones. So he's got the front 2 bolts out. Now he's working on the back 2 bolts. Like I said, they're Torx, but
no, these ones are bolts.
These ones are bolts, but they don't have Torx. They got little plastic covers on them. Thingies.
My little plastic cover thingies didn't go back on.
Here's my seat here. This bleach dripped and fell that, and that's what caused that. This was a perfectly good seat.
Yeah. Bleach is bad.
Bad for your trucks. Probably burn a hole through the bottom of my truck.
Bad for everything.
I took it down before because the little lights on the... There we go. Fixed.
It's out. Yeah, I think you can leave that part.
It was leaking. Now these seats, we haven't I got the other seat here. It's already been taken out. We just got done doing the headliner in the truck, and the headliner came out really nice. Here, I'll show you the headliner. And the headliner came out really nice. And it was a do-it-yourself project. You can go back and see it on my last video. And it came out better than the original. I will post on here. I got it out of eBay. It's the suede foam. You gotta get the right length and right size too. And there's cheapies and goodies. You gotta make sure you get the goodie, okay? Just because it's cheap don't mean it ain't good. And just because it's expensive doesn't mean it's good either. You gotta do your shopping. But we're gonna take this thing apart. So from what I understand, I ain't never did one like this before. I've done some. I haven't done a dually before, a F350. And some people say they can be fairly hard. I think we can handle this, and I think you can too. We're gonna tackle this together. Okay, this is not. I don't script this stuff. I don't script this stuff at all. I'm just the kind of do-it-yourself kind of guy that figures things out. I got a lot of common sense, a lot of mechanical sense, and it's only bolts and screws and upholstery. How hard can it be? Let's get working on this. All right, the first thing we want to do is we want to take off this plastic cover without breaking it. And it broke, so I'll get some more of those. It's got 2 screws down here at the bottom. Off right there also. I don't want to break it. These screws don't have washers built on them. The other ones do. And it takes the switch out. There was another screw, but there was no screw there. All right, so we got this piece off. We're just gonna set this to the side. And it's got these plastic clips. All right, we're gonna have to get the seat rails off, because the seat rails are covering up these other clips. So the bolts are a 10 millimeter, so that means you have to be very careful you don't lose your socket. And of course you can't get the thingamajiggy on it that way, and you can't get it on it that way. Get that one. I think if I put a wobbly on it, we'll try getting a wobbly on there. So I'm going to try something like this. There we go. Now we can move this thing out of the way. Oh, man, that thing's heavy. Somebody's probably laughing at me right now and saying there's an easier way to do it. Set that. As a matter of fact, I may have to fix this because it slags a little bit. It goes down a little bit. Might have a little bit of vintage in it. We'll see. Pop it off. Got like a Velcro holding it down. more Velcro on the headrest. Whew. I'm thinking the plastic is just to keep the foam from getting nasty. I'm gonna have to glue some of this Velcro probably back in here, so it gives it a nice tuck. 13mm socket. This should pop right off. Just like that. That was easy. Nah. Finally, we got it down to take the bottom. That's what we started on, the bottom seat cushion. All right, you try to remember how this thing went back together, because you're gonna have to probably have to tell me. All right. All right, this has got to come off. Yep. Ooh, it's got about 100 years of lint there. That's probably worth money. All right, so now we should be able to get this thing apart. It's tight. See? That's how you lose a 10mm socket right there. Unbelievable. Did you I could have threw that away. How did that even happen? Plus, I'm pretty sure I need these. Yep. In the seat, Velcro down here. All right, I had a really bad divot in the thing, so I custom fit a bunch of smaller pieces to raise that thing back up so it has the right contour. Put another one right here. And to help give that look, feel to it. And then we'll put a patch over the whole thing. Perfect. Now we need to glue that piece of Velcro down, because that thing is supposed to stick to this thing right here, I believe. Yep. All right. All right, let's see if we can get this seat cushion on. Let's put the lumbar cable through. Maybe. Cut around that. Whoops. All right, let's address one piece at a time. So right now, this piece needs to be notched. So I got my Klein's nippers. Spray some glue here. Cushion coming loose. I forgot to record it, but so what I did was I bent a piece of sheet metal around, that way it doesn't pull, and then I put 3 self-tapping screws through it, and then just kind of bent the end, so if I put my hand underneath there, I'm not gonna get my hand. And that should keep it from ripping. It should be good. Things first. I'm back, it's the next day, and we're gonna try to get the back on this thing. Now this has got the armrest that's gotta go on. This is the driver's side seat. All my Velcro is put in there. I got my patches on there so it doesn't have sinky spots. Don't want no sinky spots. So it was really tight getting off. I'm supposing it's going to be really tight getting on. I've seen people put Vaseline on these things, WD-40. I do know that certain chemicals will eat foam away. So I don't know if I want to try to put chemicals on there. Got some good mildew in there. We'll keep that. We didn't see that mildew. And I'm not spraying Clorox on it because I know for a fact Clorox eats the foam. We're not spraying nothing to kill that. It's going to die on its own. I know the bottom has a left and a right. But the tops, they looked identical. So I just grabbed one. I mean, I matched them up really good. And so I'm just going to put it on there and see if we can get it on. And hopefully it goes on easier than the old one came off. Yeah, it's tight. This reminds me of trying to put on my Class A uniforms after I got out of the military. Gotta tuck the bottom. I think it's gonna go. 1, 2, 3. Oh. That's gonna be stiff tomorrow. Oh. It's almost there. A little pointier than the original. It goes on. So this has got a J channel, and this one's got a J channel, and supposedly the two J channels lock together. There's no instructions come with this thing. But what I'm thinning is, since it's got a lot of slack in it, if I put the two pieces that ways together on it, yeah. Okay, I think it's ready to put the bottom seat adjustment thingy on. Go ahead and put my snaps in so I don't forget them. Oh, that scared me. Nuts are falling off the trees. Hold that. Do this at the same time. And see what we can do with the saggy stuff. I guess it don't look too bad. Other than the saggy thing and the wrinkle on top, I think that'll come out over time. Let's go put it in the truck. Man, why did they make the seat so heavy? Really bugs me that it's fluffy. Oh, no, don't fall. Click in the thingy. I guess they look all right. They look pretty good. Oh, it's heavy too. All right. I've never had this one off, I don't think. Looks like it's done the same way. put the brackets on backwards. Gotta take them back off. I'm not carrying it in there. So that one's over there where the hole should be. And this one is right here where the hole should be. These brackets gotta flip around. So I'm just gonna lean it over, bring the impact driver out here and do it. Trying to lift the seatbelt up with it. Hey, if you like this video, like and subscribe. This is my dually. That's the me-haul truck. This has been my pride and joy for many, many years. And it's time it gets a little loving. You know, it's a 1999. I don't like new vehicles. New vehicles is trouble. New vehicles is, you know, emission codes and garbage like that. This truck, I don't drive it that much. I keep the battery plugged in, but it needs some loving. Your vehicles need some loving too. This is a good one. This is a good one right here. Hey, God bless each and every one of you. Remember, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. This is, did you see that thing? That thing looked awesome. I can't believe it. Man, I was so close to just saying, hey, I'm just gonna fix it. Just peel it back a little bit, put a little bit of spray glue on it. You know, I already had it all the way out. I'm so glad. That thing looks beautiful. God bless you. I'll see you on the next episode of Fixing Things. Man, that thing turned out good. I can't believe it. That thing is just good. Man.